Hey everyone, I'm back at it, this time headed into Del Taco because just in time for the holidays, they've got tamales on the menu. So let's see what these are all about after we set ourselves up to that drive-thru. Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Hi, welcome to Del Taco. My name is Mariah. What can I get fresh for you?
Yeah, Mariah, Peep This Out. Let me go for an order of those smothered tamales and that's it?
Okay, I need the total will be $5.50 at the window.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. You know, it's been a minute since I've actually had tamales, much less during the holiday time, so I'm hoping these are going to be good. I mean, they look pretty great. Hey. Yeah, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Awesome. Hey, let me ask you a question. Are these pretty authentic tamales? Are they pretty good?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Really? All right, cool. Thank you. Looks like we've got the seal of approval.
There you go.
Awesome. Hey, thanks so much. Stay frosty and happy holidays to you.
You too, thank you.
All right, we'll see you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys, let's peep this out. So here we go with the smothered tamales here at Del Taco. And in terms of presentation, this actually looks really, really tasty, guys. Aside from the kryptonite all on the very top there with the cilantro, I am really digging how this looks here. What we've got are two tamales, which consist of masa, which is essentially corn dough, and it's filled with shredded pork on the inside. And then topped off, in this case, we've got some green sauce on the one side, and we've got some red sauce on the other. And of course, we've got some shredded cheese there, some sour cream. But overall, a very hefty plate. I gotta say, when I put this thing down, it kind of went plunk on the top of my middle console here. But looking really, really nice, guys. And in terms of what the cost is on this one for $5, not too bad for what it is. Like I said, the size is pretty decent. Let's give it a go and see how the flavor is gonna go with these. It's the smothered tamales here at Del Taco. Let's peep out this flavor. You know, it's funny, the promo for this all around the restaurant actually shows the cilantro as just kind of a garnish on the very top, but they really loaded mine up, so I have a lot of it off to the side over here, guys. But still, presentation-wise, it really looks pretty good. All right, so let's get into this. But first things first, if you guys are fans of high-quality, delicious-looking food reviews, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to tap the bell icon so you can be notified as soon as brand new content drops every week. So here we go. Let me grab a little piece on the end here. I'm going to start off with the red sauce. And guys, oh, wow. Some shredded goodness already, a little bit of that masa goodness, the main tamale itself, and of course some cheese and all the other goodies with it. You know what? Let's do a little sour cream real quick too. Here we go, the tamales, the holiday tradition here at Del Taco. Yeah. Well, as you heard me ask in the drive-thru, I wanted to know if these were really authentic, and I gotta say, these are pretty awesome, guys. Very, very nice. The only problem I have with this right now is that the masa that it's wrapped in is really, really thick. So there's a decent amount of meat here, but it's more of the masa, and I was afraid of that, but the flavor is pretty tasty. Let's keep going with it. Flavorful though. It is pretty nice quality though, so if you like a lot of masa in your tamales, I gotta say this is actually not bad for what this is. The meat itself is fairly flavorful, but it really is more of a masa show than anything else. But I do like it, guys. I mean, the flavor is really good, and of course the sour cream and the cheese, and of course the sauce. Nice combination. All right, let me go for a little bit of the green sauce in the back, and of course avoid the cilantro. Avoid the cilantro. Here we go. Oh, that's nice. That is really nice. I like the green better than the red. Really tasty. It's got a little bit of spiciness to it, which I really like, but the overall flavor is a little bit better than the red, at least in my opinion anyway. So for the one or two of you who don't know what a tamale is, it's essentially, like I said, that masa, which is the corn dough that they wrap into a corn husk and then they steam it. And then naturally it packs in all the flavors. You can choose between typically any type of meat, really, chicken, beef, in this case, shredded pork. And depending upon where you get them, of course, your mileage may vary. In this case, for $1 more, you basically get the smothered version of this. You can also get a chili cheese version as well. I thought that would kind of detract from the overall flavor. This is a little bit more of the authentic style, so maybe I'll come back and give that a go. But guys, I really like this. It really is tasty. Again, I just wish that the masa itself was just a little bit thinner and the meat itself maybe just a little bit more plentiful. But what you do get is pretty good. All right, let me try and balance this as best as I can for you here with this final close-up shot of this, guys. A nice cross-section shot of the goodness. As you guys can see, the thickness of that masa on the side is definitely there. And of course, in the very middle, you've got all that shredded pork goodness. But guys, just a nice quality tamale. It definitely has some very authentic flavor. And depending upon your type of sauce, in my case, I like the green. This is definitely a very, very tasty option, especially for the holidays if you're into that. But in general, give it a go. It's tasty. Yeah, these are pretty tasty and definitely pretty smothered, and I think you guys can pretty much agree with the amount of red sauce and green sauce on top of this, as well as the sour cream, the shredded cheese, and unfortunately in my case, the cilantro. This definitely packed a pretty nice package for $5. It really wasn't bad. So with that said, I'm going to have to give the Smothered Tamales, a holiday tradition here at Del Taco, a pretty rock solid 8.2 out of 10. And I really can't go much higher than that because, like I said earlier, I only wish there was just a little bit more of that shredded pork in the middle and maybe a little less of the masa, notwithstanding the fact that there was just a lot of cilantro on that. That was very easy to push off to the side. But overall, guys, a very solid package, a definite recommendation. And with the holidays here, how could you not want to go for this, especially if you've got a Del Taco in the area? Pretty good. Now, the question is, are you going to go to Del Taco and give this one a shot? Drop some comments down below. First and foremost, are you a fan of the menu over here at Del Taco? And if you are you excited to give their version of the tamales a shot? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another episode of Peep This Out, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. You know, I probably should have worn my Superman shirt for the review today, considering the amount of kryptonite on these tamales right now. Thanks a lot, Del Taco. I really appreciate it. All right, guys, until next time, I'll talk to you soon. But hey, real quick before you go, and just in case you haven't already, take a look at the last review that I put out right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.